Hi, everybody!
Hello! What's up, boys? We've got new stuff. We got new stuff. Yeah, you sent 01 on its way, and here comes 1. I flipped the switches at Cowie.
Oh, I know.
I didn't read the what. Well, no, he made changes.
Hello,
actually.
motherfucker.
Mr. Kojak, how you doing? Is that in? Okay. So he made changes over here, but he didn't go as far as... Was this other track here before, going around the outside? Oh, I see what he did. Now we have this track coming in to make it a little easier for steel. So he didn't do what he was showing us.
Nope.
But he says he'll revisit later.
He likes his bridges.
Yes, he likes his bridges. I like bridges. I didn't see what else he had changed though.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention. I was more concerned with the passenger mod, honestly.
Scroll all the way down here. Okay, that was... Alright, I don't see a change log. That's what I was looking for. Another long day? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. My job's turning into dealing with fucking daycare kids. Turn it into a fucking daycare, man. Even the wife is like, how old are these guys? What the fuck is their problem? So we've got some updated mods on here. We have a beta version of the passenger AI mod. So JB and I are guinea pigs. Yay, we're official guinea pigs. And so we're taking a look at that. It's just a different way that it's going to operate. So we're going to give him our thoughts and our feedback with that. When he gets to Silva, do you want to handle that, or you want me to?
I can. I'm
Alright.
just getting the interchange cars from Whittier ready.
Okay.
I'm grabbing our coal hopper that's empty.
I'll have a couple here ready to go. But of course, we still got to fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna send them. I think I'm gonna wait till we get everything. I think he should be able to pull everything.
I don't know. The iron is going to be the big one. If it's like around 1,000 ton, I don't see. So did I see the headline correctly? The government of Canada is telling the workers to go back to work.
I believe so. I don't know. I haven't paid any attention since it started.
Meanwhile, yep, they did. Meanwhile, I'm pissing off the workers at my place. My co-workers. And
That's fine. It's in your job description.
the only thing I told them was ask me if I care. Well, because one of them has been screwing around with someone else's truck. Well, she don't do her pre-trip anyway, so this will teach her a lesson. And so for the second day in a row, he did it. So she comes over and she goes, "Who's been opening the valve on my air tank?" Hey, there's a car here. There's cars here. He put cars in. And so I'm like, I didn't say the name. I just said, well, he's underneath the plant right now. Another driver comes over and goes, "Oh yeah, he's known for doing that. That's his way of having fun with people. He's a troll." Well, I don't know if she went to the manager or to him directly. And I don't know if she said it was me or not. Everyone's already saying it was me. So, he flips me off. I mean, he's in a mood all day. And then as he's pulling around at the end of the day after getting fuel, he flips me off. And I just wave. Because I'm really good at triggering people even more when they're already close to being triggered. When they're right there on that edge, I just got to do is give them a look. And off they go. I've been told that's a knack that I have. It's a talent that without saying a word, I can make someone even more pissed off as if I did speak up and say something. Forcing the beats guy. Well, man, they got no choice. They got no choice. So anyway, he flips me off. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. And then I'm in the driver's room getting ready to clock out. He comes in right after me because I beat him in there. And he doesn't say a word. Just does his paperwork, swipes out, and out the door he goes, all in a huff. Guessing he got yelled at. That's my guess. As pissed off as he is, I don't know. So then the other
Wow,
senior,
Wilmot changed too.
the other senior driver, because there's another driver with us, and he says, "Oh, I knew there was scenery there, but yeah, I've seen that the last time." The other senior, one guy goes, "What's his problem?" It's like, he's pissy. So the other senior guy that was there goes, "Yeah, because Drew ratted him out. Drew ratted on him." Like, well, he should be fucking with people's trucks. And that's what it comes down to. He's fucking with someone else's truck. And seeing that she was also recently just the center of attention between HR and the union still has her as the center of attention in their own little deal. And the wife pointed this out, that it could be very easily viewed as retaliation and harassment. But I bet you he never even thought of that. I bet you he never even thought of that, and I also bet you he doesn't care. But yeah, you don't go and fuck with anyone else's trucks, because if it was one of them and someone higher or lower fucked with their truck, moved the seat, moved the wheel, whatever, left an air valve open, they'd be raising holy fucking hell. Promise you that. Guaranteed. But the mentality that they have here with these top guys is, we're senior drivers. It's okay for us to mess with you lower guys. Don't even think about touching our stuff. It's okay for them, but not for others. That's the mentality that they have. It's okay for them, not okay for those who are below them. And so now that they're getting pushback from other drivers, including myself, they're getting pissy about it. And I straight up told the number one guy, I said, I don't give a fuck about your seniority. Don't care. You want a fucking cookie? I'll get you one. The mindset that some of these guys have that I work with is just 8-year-old. I don't know that would happen, though. I mean, he's 500 pounds. I told the wife. Because there's a couple there that would not pass a legit DOT physical. Like, the one guy goes to a chiropractor. Because he knows if he goes to a doctor, they're not going to sign off on it. So, and plus it's cheaper, usually, to go to the chiropractor. So, I'm joking with the wife, and I said, you know what? They would be completely screwed if the company or whatever, it'd have to be probably the company, says, okay, all DOTs must be done at SafeWorks or by a approved physician, not a chiropractor. I mean, if they go to SafeWorks, I'm probably even going to get disqualified. They would lose their collective minds. It would be great to see. The other thing I found funny was because dispatch loaded me up as soon as I was ready for my 4th load, and I still hadn't been sent to lunch. Meanwhile, everyone else was above me. And there was one person, seniority-wise, who's below me, who was right next to me at the washout. And in no hurry, like normal. And, of course, now he wants to be Mr. I'm going to go by the book. But, so he goes, well, you're the one that was ready when I had to load a truck. And I said, and you didn't notice that this person was right next to me there? You just noticed me and that's it. So, number one is sitting there ragging on me. Well, what happened, Mr. I don't care about lunches? I said, no, you're right. I don't care about lunches. But then again, when efforts are being made to give everyone a lunch and you're skipping, no, now I got a problem. If you can't give everyone a lunch, then don't bother. That's my honest opinion on that. And so I'm talking to the wife and I'm like, you know what? I just thought of something and I wish I had remembered it at that time. And it was, I guarantee, because he sent the 4 people below me to lunch after I got loaded and sent out. He sent them to lunch as soon as they got back to the yard. And so when I was talking to her, I'm like, it just dawned on me. Because he's ragging on me for throwing a tantrum because I didn't get to go to lunch. I got loaded again. What do you think they would have done if that happened to them? Mine would have looked like a peaceful protest compared to what they would have done. But this is just another example of if it happens to someone that's middle or lower, it's okay. That's fine. No big deal. If it happens to one of them top brass, part of the brat pack, all hell breaks loose. It's inhumane. It's unjust. The double standards are strong. Glass gets delivered almost daily to repair the glass houses that they live in. Hammer, how you doing, bud? I mean, I'm honestly 2 steps away from looking for the exit. I did go as far as to re-download Indeed on my phone. Because I'm not just tired of the company, I'm tired of the union. And how weak they are. I mean, they literally have no teeth. They have no bite, unless it's one of their own that they want to go after. Then they will heaven and earth do it. Otherwise, it's just pay us our dues. Completely gutless. About to jump on Railroader. There you go. Yep, I'm going to jump off Railroader now and go play iRacing. Although I do want to get some iRacing in soon. The itch is starting to grow. Alright, so I'm gonna... He's coming down ass first. Let's run him up there. Yeah, it was another day of just turn and burn. Just annoying as fuck. So is 6,000 ready to go, or you just didn't send them yet?
I'm loading the passengers. I'm getting ready
Okay.
to.
Okay, so
I'm gonna drive them manually because I need to fill them with cold water.
let's take a look at something before you roll out. Let's look at the controls when you're ready. See, I don't think he tweaked anything in that area. All right, so now I do have the settings just popped up. So now I'm going to look at the settings. Go ahead and select the stations. Yeah, I got nothing. Just Whittier and Ella in loop mode.
Exit out of that and go back into it.
And then,
So I did see that. Nope, it didn't work. So someone else was using it, and it didn't show for them until they hit the save settings. But I don't know if they were who was hosting.
all right, well, if I save settings, it might wipe out. Well,
I would
right,
rather you just do it because you're the host.
all right, I hit the save settings.
Okay.
So if you go into your passenger settings, what do you see now?
Yep, things right back.
It went right back to okay. So
Ella Whittier.
yeah. So I'm gonna do all of these point to point, Ella's terminus, Silva's terminus, and you want the low coal and low water.
You don't have to
All right, turn those off.
because it's gonna show up no matter what for us.
So save settings. Now take a look again, and that should update it for you.
Yep.
But if you uncheck one of those stations, and then save.
Yep.
Yeah, see, it doesn't do it for me. So what you do doesn't matter apparently.
Nope. So
Now
like
I'm going to close out. Go back into your set. Go back into it, and did it revert back?
Yep.
It reverted back.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know if that's a permission thing because you're one step below me.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, yeah. You're an officer because then the next step is president. I wonder. I doubt it. He might stop in, so we'll have to try to remember to ask him about that. All right. You can keep it in manual and go ahead. I got my train coming down up here. Jive, how you doing? How's everyone tonight? Annoyed, but otherwise okay. Can't wait for tomorrow to come. I was looking at this. Haven't downloaded the mod yet, though. So the mod is in the modding news section of the Railroader Discord. That's where you go and download. Sergeant Baloch is the name. Modding news. I hope he was joking, but I was told by a dispatch that he's been told to kid gloves the seniors. They get priority. So if he's serious, that means we're once again back to coddling them. Well, Sergeant's been working on it, and we've got a beta version right now, which is going to look different than what others have. I don't know if we'll, do a complete test tonight, but mainly I wanted to be sure it's going to go from terminus and terminus to do all the things it's supposed to do. What he has done, and I don't know if it's with the public version or with this one. If you select it in your passenger settings and take the check off, it takes it off the car as well. So if you've got anyone, say I uncheck Wilmot, well, when that train stops at Dillsboro, anyone that's going to Wilmot will exit at Dillsboro because now it's also unchecked it from the passengers. So he's linked those two, which is good. Yes. Yeah, I'm happy that the mod is here. I'm pleased that Sergeant is trusting me and JB to do testing on it. So, hey Dub, how you doing, man? The problem is now we're still running one passenger train, and that isn't going to be enough for what we have.
Nope, but we need to get more pulpwood cars and logging cars first.
Yeah, and those 3 steak cars.
3 steak cars. Oh, for the logging.
Yeah, might as well just go with those.
Well, so I was thinking about it because technically they're about the same price as a skeleton car. They just hold more.
Mm-hmm. And then 24 F-50s. Six and 6 for each line. So we have 6 loading and 6 unloading.
I think we got just 12 pulp, and they're all down there right now.
Yeah, I'm talking for Silva. I'll test the shit out of it too. Grab the newest available tomorrow. I'm beat, so I'm not loading shit all night. Yeah, I've got to put together a mods list. I'll probably do that when I come back from vacation. Alright, then I'll get the beer stuff delivered. I'll grab him first. Then I'll do all the beer stuff. Yeah. Ready for bed.
And so it starts.
Hmm. Oh, you sent him on his way?
Another ban.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Likely harasser restricted, so chat never saw it. Yeah. I'm just ready to start the vacation. Be gone for a week, plus the Labor Day weekend. I mean, I know nothing will be, all the issues will still be there when I come back, but if I had known all this shit was going to be going on, I probably would have tried to move my other week that I had for after Thanksgiving to this week because no one was off this week. The person that's supposed to be off is still off on medical. So I probably could have taken this week off as well, back-to-back weeks. And I don't think we're going to be working Saturday. I'm pretty sure we won't be. So I guess you could say my vacation will start tomorrow afternoon. No, I'll still have an alarm. I've got tea times set up for Monday and Tuesday and Friday. We'll have one for Thursday. But it's just I don't care if I stayed here, it's just to get away from there. Get away from those people. That's all it is. Happy to get away from them.
You know, I forgot how long this takes to load.
Which one's that?
6,000. It's still at Dillsboro loading.
Oh,
Coal and water. And then I guess you saved after I filled the 601 with water. So I had to refill water back in Whittier because it was down to 800 gallons.
oh.
I was like, I don't think I left it that way.
So 6,000 is the long haul one,
Yeah.
and what's 01? Same thing.
Standard. No, standard. I just got standard because we don't need that much coal.
All right. So which one is
Passenger 6,000.
All right.
One is on a siding right before the interchange.
So why not put the long haul on the passenger?
That is on the passenger.
You said 01 is.
No, 01, I filled up with coal and water last night, but the coal filled up, but the water didn't.
Yeah, I see. There's 6,000 over there at it met up with 3.
Huh?
It's
Oh, yeah.
it's over there with number 3.
No, that's 01 that met with 3.
Yeah, that what I
Oh.
say 6,000.
Yeah.
Oh, 01. Yeah, that's a new onslaught. It's really picked up. What, yesterday with those spam bots?
Yeah, I think 5 or 6.
It does make me curious what these people did to get their accounts hacked like that, because I imagine that name was at some point a legit user. Yeah, it could be as simple as that. Or they subscribed to the service and ended up getting their shit hacked because of it. They were dumb enough to think, oh, all right, I'll give you my email and my password because that's what you need to get into to send those viewers to my account, and I can be as big as Summit 1G someday. Overnight. You know, there was a farm sim streamer I remember I know I constantly complained about this guy because I really honestly thought he was viewbotting. And because he'd start off with like 20, 30 people. And then after an hour, suddenly it would go up 20, then go up another 25. And before you know it, he's already over 150 to 200 people watching him, with hardly anyone talking in chat. And then when you look at the viewer lists, you know, people who are actually in the chat, there's only like 15 names in there. So I was like, no way in hell this guy's legit. He's got to be view botting. And I think we reported him. I don't remember if I did or not, but Because I don't think Twitch has that option for people to remain anonymous, invisible on a chat list. Do they? Chip King doing all right. How about you? I mean, even if they do, I highly doubt that 100 to 150 people are all converged into his stream using that option. Well, you got to be careful with some of the bots because some of them are legit, you know, tracker bots, you know, analytical tracker stuff. I think Ghost Swath is one. There was a couple others because Kojak went on a bot ban spree as well a while back, and it turns out because I looked up some of the names, so I'm like, man, that's a lot of fucking bots I got hanging around. And it turns out that, yeah, some of them are actually legit, not harmful bots. They're just there to track stats and things like that. Oi, Gaia, what you think? I think they're driving in the middle of the road, and that's illegal. Well, you don't have a changelog either, so I don't know what else you did. I already looked at the gold. Not bad. It's a good start. Well, yeah, you told me that, but then there was updates for everything else. 5 files that I had to update. Decorations. Sure. Oh. Yeah, I haven't looked at Thomas Valley. But yeah, the track changes you made are nice. It's a start. No, I can't. Train lovers. That's a pretty strong term. Wouldn't go that far. RVR, how you doing? Train enjoyers. Trying to sleep at 3 a.m. Calling off work if that's the case. I'm a foamer? The fuck is that? Look, all right. Talk to me. Pretend you're talking to an adult. Wait, don't pretend. Night shift? Oof. That sucks. My condolences. I know some people love it. And I can definitely see its benefits. Yeah. See, I'll be sleepy for you. I'm in the middle of a bloody fucking live stream and you want me to Google shit? Fucking kids. The world is screwed. Just because I have 4 here and 4 over there, all right? It's U.S. slang for a obsessive rail fan. A device that foams or froths liquid. Are you saying I'm frothy? Is that what this is all about here? I hate setting handbrakes. I try not to. I mean, I know I am kind of full of compressed gas. A screw-top culinary device that compresses a pressure vessel used to hold liquid and is charged with compressed gas to force the contents out of the nozzle to create foam. Is that what you're calling me? Are you calling me in a fucking espresso machine? And what the hell am I doing? See? You got me all kerfuffled. Alright? I wanted to drop these cars off. You got me all flustered and foamed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Guy, a foamer is just a dude that just like really loves trains. It actually originates from steam engines. So basically, like foam would like come out of the pistons and shit like that, and so they would like people would like point at a person and be like, "Oh, you fucking foamer," because they'd be drooling over a steam engine. That's where it comes from.
You guys are fucking nerds.
Yeah, I know you were.
Fucking nerds.
All right, I'm actually playing with my buddy now, but I'm watching you. So if you need anything, just let me know. All right?
Stand for?
Yeet.
Fucking nerds. I probably shouldn't harp on that too much because that won't get me a whole praise within the railroader community, people to watch. I don't call them nerds. But I know by stepping into this realm and playing this game, this is going to be no different than ATS. The fan base. It's going to be no different. If we continue to build the community here on YouTube and Twitch with Railroader, those people will start to come in. What's your favorite locomotive? I mean, they already have. I have to accept that. And to a point, embrace it. That will be the hardest thing right there. That will be the hardest thing to do.
Norfolk and Western 611.
Nerd.
Hey, it was the only passenger steam locomotive that I rode 15 times before they decommissioned it.
I don't think I've ever been on a steam. I don't remember what the locomotive was when I took my son to the rail museum years and years and years ago. Drew, how you doing, bud? What's up? It might have been a Thomas replica. Because he was probably like 8 or something like that. I think it was Thomas Day or whatever. But I don't think it was a legit steam. I think it was just a diesel dressed up like Thomas. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I barely remember the being on the car. Damn it. I need to stop yawning. It's a good thing I'm not racing while I'm doing this. Holy shit. So I saw on Twitter some dude took his racing sim rig outside, and I honestly don't know what he used, but he got his computer hooked up to his RC car and was running that around using the sim rig.
How you live it? 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big.
So he's got an electric Losi 5T, 1/5 scale off-road truck, and there's the sim rig. And he's got the monitor. He's got a camera on it. So he's doing the FOV. I've got to mute it because of the music. That looked like it was broke. Yeah, look at how the front end just dips. Right there. He comes off this bump, and it's like it's broken. Like he broke a shock.
Get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on.
Those things do cook. I mean, that was not spicy.
Pushing cut your baby.
Yeah, I think he busted a shock or something when he came off that little bump.
What, those get up, what, 25, 30? Easy?
Probably 30 or more, yeah. I mean, the gas one I've got, that one weighs like 30 pounds and will do like 30, 35. Which I am selling, by the way. I don't need it. I don't use it. Hasn't been running in years. I'm good in Soviet era locomotives, but with European, damn, too much for me. I know nothing about that.
6,000 still filling up.
You can see this guy in the thumbnail right here. That's how big that 1/5 scale is.
The upgrades besides
Hey, let's put some upgrades on there. Probably put an exhaust on. Yep, pull start. There, that better? I didn't look up the audio. I didn't know.
it seems pretty good.
I'm used to it. It just sounds like a rail yard.
I mean, the tune seems pretty good on it.
It's the browser audio. It's at 60%. So I've got one of these for sale.
What, 250, 200?
I was thinking 3. That's actually the body I have on it. It's the stock one. Because there's been a couple of different versions. 23cc 23cc motor. That one just looks freaking slicks on it and everything, lowered. Yeah, this is actually the one I got right here. I mean, that's a very good size comparison. I mean, it is a big fucking thing. It
I
is
wonder what
huge.
Shipping cost on that.
Huh?
Said I wonder what shipping will cost on that.
A lot. Yeah. I think that's a 1/8 scale on top of it. It was fun for a little bit. I got a kill switch with it as well. That was like $150 or something. So if it loses signal, yes, that's what I used to race, a 1/8 scale, which is right behind me over here. No, that way. Right here. That's a 1/8 scale. So this is a 1/8 scale. That's a 1/5 scale.
I think I got a 1/10 scale.
Yeah, 1/10 would be smaller. Yep. Dynamite motor. Yep. It is a mix, oil and gas. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what shipping would be. Because it's gonna, the vehicle alone is 30 pounds. Dune tires. And here's paddle tires on it for the beach. All right, I am going to park him right here for now. We are set over here and ready to fast forward whenever you are.
Just let it get in the passenger train started now. So we need like 2 more grand, and then we can buy 8 log cars and 12 pulp cars.
Oh, you want to go skeletons again?
Nope, that's a logging. Those are the logging cars.
The flatbed with the stakes?
8 of those.
Wow. Oh, for Barkers.
Yep. I figure we can do what we were talking about doing, split in 4-4.
Oh, all right. Load them at Barkers and just drop them off over there. Yeah. Poor Twitch keeps on wanting me to add to my stream manager panel the start collaborating with the stream manager. It so desperately wants me to add this collaboration panel so I can collaborate with other streamers and shit. Keep on exiting out, saying no. Go away. If I want it, I'll add it. See if I can get a photo. Ah, I hit F12 and it didn't do anything. I have to hold it. That's what it is. I need to find a good spot that's like really good for photos. Yeah, see, it doesn't do it again. I don't know why it's not taking the snapshot. Hold the button. This probably isn't. No, I don't like that it's turning that way. I need one that's going the other way. Try it again. The curve up the grade at Bryson is nice. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm done with that. Fucking Steam doesn't want to work. I just basically have to spam the fucking button. What is that? I mean, Hey, look at another NVIDIA update. Yeah, I don't think it was. Yeah, that one. All right. So what's no? Why would I want my Discord server to ping me when NVIDIA updates? Why would I want that? Yeah, they're important when they fuck over your system because they're something. Yeah, it just says F12, but F12 doesn't want to work. New monitor, nice. I don't see myself upgrading anytime soon.
Oh, by the way, you can fast forward whenever.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I forgot to say something.
Gee.
I'm trying to have
Чики-брики. Пальчик выкинь.
6,000.
Darkus. Every 6 months with Prime. Thank you very much, dude. How you doing? How's the killing going? How many hours we want to go?
I don't care.
It's 11:30 right now, so 6?
Either that or when the bridge pops.
Oh, there's only 2 cars left for it. So I'll do 2 and see what it does. No. There it is. So do we want to wait and have the passenger go out to that one? We got to.
Oh, to Bryson?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
you gotta wait till it stops at the station to change it to Bryson,
Yep.
or it won't stop.
Yep.
We don't have a Bryson loop, do we?
No. It's that'll be the new terminal. Terminus.
We'll have to do point to point until we get a Larka.
Yep. I'm gonna do 2 more hours. Well, where are we at? Wilmot. Oh no, we're not done. That was only phase 2.
We'll order the next one.
Yep. Ordered. Alright, so I can skip a few more now. Alright, there we go. 17:30.
Alrighty then. No, I flipped the switch for the passenger so I can get around to see him. I'm hoping to beat it there, but we'll see.
Flip the switch. What do you mean?
Because I'm on the main line with the 01. Headed back to Silva with all these interchange cars.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
It's like 6,000. It's like almost 1,600 tons.
Yeah, you're gonna end up having to wait. I'm gonna flip that second switch.
Oh,
Yeah, now you're on the bypass.
I would say I flipped the one right before for the Wilmot station on that.
Well,
new
this,
sidetrack.
yeah. Oh. Oh, you wanted to go around Wilmot.
Well, yeah, I was gonna see
Okay.
if I could time it right to where
Oh
I
yeah,
could
you'll be fine.
make it
Yeah, you're
time.
you're good. It's still a 2-minute timer, so. Mini Uzi slaps, huh? Oh, is it over 3? I thought it was 2. 2.
I think you. Oh, is it 2? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The other one, we were up to 3. All right, so we've got a few cars here to pick up. We got 3, 4, 5.
I haven't found a
6,
newsie
7,
yet.
8. 2 there. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even bothered. I didn't even fire it up today, so.
No, I was on a killing spree.
No, I was surprised at the 7.62. Now, I killed 3 PMCs, and then all of a sudden, here comes Tigula on the first floor in the office building area there. He comes running all the way through on the first floor, and I was over by the exit side where the shipping containers are. And it looked, and I think I got him stuttering too, because it looked like he was about to start firing at me, but then realized he was close enough. So then he puts his gun away and starts reaching for his hammer, and he took one step to me, and I dropped it. And I would probably say, because I had the 74 round drum on my AK, and I had already used rounds to kill the 3 PMCs. I would venture to say if I had a full 30 rounder in there, I still would have had enough left over to kill a couple other. I mean, he really took those bullets. I mean, I took his helmet down to 20. .32 is the max for the Uzi, and it probably spits him out just as fast as the MP7.
It is going to be close.
Oh yeah, he is departing.
Never had to stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even used the Vector. I had one and I sold it because it was going for like 250,000. And I figure it was because it was a gunsmith task. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever, see ya. See, guns like that with the MP7 and whatnot that fire real quick, those are only guns I want to use on days where I feel like I can't miss. Thing is just lining up perfect. Those are the days I want to use guns like that. Otherwise, nope. I'm not going to touch them. Alright, so he's on his way up. We will... I'll have him go this way. We'll get these guys over here first. Then I'll come back, loop around. No, I'll have to come back and then come back up. Pull all these out. Kick those two. No. I'll just pull these out and put them over here on the main, I think. No. Yeah, let's kick them over to the side. I won't put them on track 2. Then I'll come back, grab those, and back down we go. Whittier and Ella. But at least they haven't rolled that back. I know they rolled back some of the sound effects and whatnot, but at least they haven't rolled back the guns yet. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of crying about the 7.62. It's too OP. And I'm sure there's crying that they nerfed 5.56. Yeah. Damn it. I don't know why I'm yawning so much.
Oh, I renamed our passenger train, by the way.
Uh-oh.
I didn't say the train. I said the train, the actual train, not that. Keep going. Passenger cars or tender, whichever.
Oh, I saw it on the side. Tombstone Central Express.
Yeah.
God's Graveyard Express.
Taken to your grave. Oh, that damn car popped. That after I left. Oh well.
Well, I can still grab it on the way through when I come out. Although with as many cars as I'm gonna have,
I was gonna bring the Pacific back.
yeah, either that or we're doubling up the little ones, and I don't even think they're gonna handle that. Log cars are all done too.
Yeah, while I'm out here, I'm going to buy everything we need for, so we can get Barker set up and going. So it can fill overnight. Take the logging parts up.
Did you move your headset again?
Yeah, I nudged
Yeah.
it.
It sounded like you were talking across the room.
Probably.
Yeah, I've been so lazy with putting stuff up on the marketplace. Mechanic says he was going to buy the DBXL. Still hasn't really committed to it. So, might as well put that on the marketplace. Might as well put the controller on the marketplace as well, or include it with the DBXL. My flight controller, the DX9, I should put that up as well. That'll probably net me $100 or $200, easy. Still got my TaylorMade Del Monte number 7 putter, which I never listed, and I should have. I don't know if I'll get 150 for it now. That's what I was going to do a few months ago. I got so much shit that I can just sell off. I'm just too fucking lazy to list it up there. I don't know if it was a mechanic or someone else was telling me they want video of the buggy running. When I had already told them I don't think it runs. I haven't used it in years. I know the battery is way dead. And I'm not about to mix up a can of fuel just to do a demonstration. Oh no, it was the belt operator for one of the companies that we pour for. He wanted me to get him a video of it running. $233 for 122 people. Yeah, see, this is a bug right here. Ugh. My mouse is stuck with the Whittier Station Agent. Didn't have this before. I think this is caused by the mod. It did it the other night too.
Oh, nope, not for me.
If I just left click anywhere, it goes away. Rex, I don't know. Copy and paste. Okay. Uh-oh. He sent me some special font thing that I'm supposed to copy and paste onto the... Ah, I see what he did. Okay, thank you. Wait, he's up there.
Hey, when you get a minute, come look at the tender on 01. Not on 1, 01. Oh, Cowie. Your camera's blocking it for chat.
Oh. There you go. Dude, I don't know how. Put this below the Tombstone Express. First class to the grave? Yours was better. We don't need no stinking slogans. Our reputation is enough. Just a friendly reminder to train fans who are here mainly for Railroader. Railroader will take a hiatus. September 10th, is it?
Yep, the day after my birthday.
For Satisfactory.
until we get bored of it.
Or our brains start to melt.
I have a feeling that mods are going to be a huge problem with it.
Why is that?
Because I don't think the mods will all convert when it gets to 1.0 with all the map changes and node changes and all that they're doing.
Hmm.
They're moving and adding and taking away a lot of nodes. And they're changing a lot of recipes again.
I heard about the nodes.
Yeah. I've
Well,
been
they already
watching
did some, though, didn't they?
They did. They are doing more in 1.0.
This is better, just saying. I don't know, man. Depends on my mood. Depends on my mood. Some days Tarkov's going to be better. Some days iRacing is going to be better.
I was in a Tarkov mood.
Yeah. I could try to see if I can give Rex the objective of creating a mod that links more stuff to key bindings for a troll casket.
Oh, yeah.
Handbrake all cars. No way I could deal with Satisfactory. Discovered I have slight OCD when playing Farm Sim. The game would make my brain pop. Yeah, Farm Sim, that doesn't really matter to me, but Satisfactory? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that will trigger me. No doubt. It does trigger me. It's been testing for the last 2 days. Many things can go wrong. So far, so good. Yeah, I know it's going to suck not having mods. Because some of them I just really love because just the QOL, quality of life. I feel like when I try to say it, like just with the letters, like I'm not saying it correctly when I do it. QOL, it just, to me, when I say it, doesn't sound right. Using modded maps, curious to see how that goes. Oh, for Railroader or for Satisfactory? Because we're kind of talking both. Confusing, I know.
Farm Sim.
Oh, Farm Sim. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that one I also hope won't be too long until we get modded maps. Just playing on the stock mini baby map that they insist that we all have to play on. It's going to get old real quick.
Oh, you see that?
What?
Check the console. For passenger. It's said it reached a terminus.
Yep, and reversing direction.
Mm-hmm.
Question is,
Did it pick up all the passengers?
It relisted all of them.
Okay.
It is unloading everyone and checked everything, so they are ready to load up. It worked. No, this is stock map, but we do well because they don't per se have straight up modded maps, right? It's still you're using the base map with map mods. Is that what you're getting at? Because we still have the base map here, but we've added in Birdtown, the gold mine, Thomas Valley, which we're about to start getting cars for, Barker's. No, not yet. And Rex in chat can probably help explain that a little bit more than me. But no, the towns like Birdtown, which is based in Ella, so it does increase the amount of passenger traffic. But Barker's, for example, there's no station there. There is a town now, same for Thomas Valley, but neither one of them have a station. So I believe that I'm going to guess and say Strange Customs might help with that once that gets updated, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a modder. I couldn't tell you. I just do remember hearing that there is plans to put a station over in Barker's. No problem. Yeah, because I think you and I discussed that a while back, where the town population or passenger traffic is based off of the amount of cargo going through said town.
Yep.
So obviously with Birdtown right here in Ella's footprint, zip code, area code, whatever, Ella is going to increase its passenger traffic. I wonder if Thomas or Barker is going to increase Wilmot. Son of a bitch. I cut the wrong one. That is desperately needed. The ability to add coal stations and water spouts, desperately needed. One is really needed out here in Ella or Birdtown. Any idea on where you're going to put it?
Let it slow.
Welcome to the party, pal!
MD Railer, thank you for the sub over on YouTube, man. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. See, it pops up here on my feed, and it already says 2 minutes ago. That's just how slow Stream Elements is to put the alert out. $199 people. 113 to Whittier.
Okay, I'll be right back. I got O1 coming back.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop him in Dillsboro to top off on coal.
Info.
So.
Alright, so down he goes. Nothing else up here. So I'll bring him back down. Get him parked. Grab the rest of these. Oh my god. How much was that? 113 for 113. They should be paying more for the privilege. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Operation Safety 94. I guess at some point I gotta make Casket Man's tombstone factory somewhere. Casket factory. It can get metal parts, either logs or cordwood. Probably, yeah, or hard or lumber. Basically, is all you need. You need metal and lumber. Cloth would be ideal as well. If you don't do cloth, then the output can be, caskets or toe pinchers. Pick a spot? Oh, hell, I don't know. Look up north, follow the track. But you're talking somewhere between Whittier and Thomas? Yeah, that would work. You know, make a separate track right here, kind of like a bypass. Factory somewhere in here, and so you got your inbound on one side for metal and lumber, and then you got your outbounds on the other side. Doesn't need to have a yard or anything, you know? Yeah. In a way, it's almost like Appalachian hardwoods. Almost like that. Yeah, actually, I'll go here real quick because he's gonna stop there. Yeah, if you had like this, and you could have the metal coming in here, maybe, or I don't know. It's, I mean, hell, you could just use this one building, and then maybe tack that on the side of it or something like that. Just kind of, you know, give it some shape instead of a square like this. But, you know, a setup like that, you know, one track on each side, dual track or whatever, so you can have your wood and then your metal. And then the outbound right here for the caskets. And it doesn't have to be a crazy production rate either. Actually, yeah, this, like this. One there, outbound right here, or even right here. Drop off, outbound. You know, tier 5, maybe 5 cars. You know, it's not like you're going to be kicking out 40,000 caskets or something, you know?
The graveyard, what do you expect?
Well, and as far as the steel thing, you know, keep in mind they tried to kind of keep this to what it was back then in this area, and so if it wasn't there, it's not in the game. This isn't EA Sports. No, you know, if it wasn't there, it wasn't there. I imagine people will be making mods for that, but no worries, no rush, dude. It's not like you gotta have it done tonight or something. And besides, I'm not going to be streaming again until Wednesday at the earliest. Although, they did make an update to the weather. I looked at it this afternoon.
Hot as fuck.
Yes. I sent a photo to the wife. And she's like, yay! Because she likes the heat. I think they've updated it again. They did. So it's still 94 for Sunday, 97 for Monday, But now they've dropped it down to 87, 86 for Tuesday, Wednesday, when it was 93 and 90. Actually, casket. What? What? Look at Whittier Station across the river. You want to do another bridge, don't you? All right, I will say I would branch it off this one. Branch it off here. Bring it all the way down and then put it in here. No bridge needed. Sorry. No bridge needed. That would work then. No, I have not read it. If it's what I think it is, I can see that's getting abused a lot.
Is that passenger train all the way already on the way back?
No, shouldn't be. Hey, he's still in reverse.
Yeah, so he's coming towards me.
Yeah, he's coming to Silva.
Oh, okay, I hope I could beat him in the Barkerstown then.
What you doing already? What's that? You don't need to go all bonkers about it. Easy, clean. Oh, those items with an average sale price above $75 are excluded. You can't get that camera. I don't see myself using it, but it's interesting. That Amazon thing is interesting. Well, I mean, that's Amazon and how they do things. I mean, if they're not going to treat items like a normal brick and mortar store would, then it might be better for them just to write it off. But I don't know. I see it getting abused. I see people buying shirts saying it's too small. I want my money back. But then still wearing the fuck out of it, you know? Or I see the secondhand market really taking off. I mean, people are going to have to be careful about that, though, because they're going to be watching for people who abuse it. But I promise you're going to have people who are buying shit off of Amazon, putting it on, saying, nope, I want my money back, doesn't fit, or not what I wanted. And then turn around and putting it on Marketplace. Double dipping. I wonder with this game if there's a segment of people who are eventually going to get to the point where, if they haven't already, they end up hating and demonizing anyone that uses mods like Birdtown and so on. They want to keep the map and the game true to what the developers had intended to be, which was, Murphy Branch.
Problem is, if you get like a big group of people, you'll get everything done in a matter of hours at tier 5.
Well, and that's where the hardcore train sim fans are going to be, because they'll continue to do tier 5 on the whole map every fucking day, because that's what they're going to be enjoying. Purists is the word I'm thinking of. Because I'm sure there are people out there that hate that people use the tab to see, the car information like that. Birdtown is too much. It is too much. I could. I'll tell you what, Birdtown alone would be the reason why we don't go all the way to Andrews in tier 5 on everything. Given it's just JB and me. Because there's so much here. No doubt. If we didn't have Birdtown, then yeah, we probably could go, you know, all the way to Silva to Andrews, tier 5 at some point. I mean, it would take us still forever and a day to get shit done, mind you, but with all the extra time we spend in just this area now, I don't see it getting done in a day. Zero reward for Andrews. But you want a participation trophy or something? What's wrong with you? You want your PlayStation trophies? See, I knew you were fucked in the head. I knew there was something wrong with you. Microsoft Game Box. With its famous red ring of death. $38 hours. Someone's hooked, eh? I had a friend back in the day that would only play PlayStation exclusive games. If it was on any other system, he wouldn't play it. Like what? And if you say Halo, I swear to God, you're getting the dunce cap. Well, you can get the fuck out then, because Sony PlayStation here, buddy. PS1 all the way up. I didn't have a 5, but I had a 4. Now I have zero interest in console. I mean, there's no point in getting a console just so I can play NHL. And that still pisses me off that I can't play NHL because EA won't put it on the computer. No, I have never owned an Xbox. Never will own an X crap. Yeah, it's PlayStation all the way. And I liked the PlayStation controller better. Well, back when Xbox first came out, I remember seeing one at GameStop, and I was playing some off-road game, and I was blown away at how good it looks. But that was as far as it went. Then I bought PS2, got the network adapter, played Final Fantasy, played SOCOM. Carcass is really looking for a dunce cap too. Yeah, well, you know what? The thing with Final Fantasy was I just liked killing things and then selling the goods on the marketplace. That was it. Leveling up my character, beating on shit, and then selling the goods I got. Player. Final Fantasy 11. I played a little of 14, but that was it. Nah, I'm good. Fable. Don't think I've ever even heard of it. Kaskarak plays fucking Final Fantasy. He's been playing 14. Fable? No, I haven't. All right, we'll see what happens when he gets back over here to Silva. Should go just fine. Back in the day when I was a kid, we had the ColecoVision or an Atari. But I remember one of my earlier memories playing Pong. And we had the TV mounted on it was almost like a wine cart, if you will. That's probably what it was originally intended for. It probably wasn't intended for TVs. It was probably intended to be holding bottles of alcohol. And so we were playing, and I think we had the knob controllers. So we're playing, and the top shelf that the TV was on, top of it, broke. Or the bar broke, or something broke. Because the TV just went forward. And it fell. I don't think the bar broke, because I remember it fell down, leaned forward. Instead of falling off, it dropped and hit the bar. And when it did that, it sheared the dials on the bottom that you used for contrasts, volume, all that stuff. It sheared them right off. So we were fucked. That was the end of our console days at that point until Nintendo came out.
Sega.
I had Sega. Yep. Had a Sega Game Gear. Multiple Segas. Had the 32X. Still have games out in the garage for it. Although I don't have it anymore. Oh yeah, I mean it was like a 19-inch. It wasn't big. I mean, if you knew someone that had a 27-inch color TV back in the early 80s or mid 80s, let alone something in the 30s, they were rich. Atari, Sega, Sega CD, Game Boy, Game Gear, PS1. See, I don't remember which. I don't think, did Atari have the dials? I don't remember. The dial controllers, or was that something else? But whatever that system was. And then Nintendo or NES. And that was it for that. Didn't do anything for the longest time. Then went to Sega in the early 90s. Then bought PlayStation 1, the original big one. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and then PlayStation 4. In fact, the PlayStation 3 is still here in the house. We kept it around to play Blu-rays. Never ended up using it, but still have it. And I sold off my PS4 to the neighbor kid when there was one next door. So maybe it was an Atari I was playing. We didn't have any other games except for Pong, though. That's all I remember. Or table tennis. I don't even remember where the hell it came from, to be honest. I mean, I don't know if my dad bought it or... I have no idea. I just remember it was in the house. And I didn't play it a lot. Shit, I must have been... like 5? Younger than that? Yeah, I remember we got Nintendo for Christmas. I don't know if it was still like that same year it came out or whatever. But they bought the bundle one, so we had the Olympic game mat and everything, and I remember sprinting on that and doing whatever. So I had that. We had the gun with Duck Hunt. So back in the day, they must have spent big fucking coin to get that kind of a big bundle. Never did buy the Sega CD. I remember looking at it and comparing that. No, it was the Saturn. I remember looking at the Saturn. And I was really doing my homework on that. I was reading all the gaming magazines and the game reviews and trying to get all the comparisons I could. Because I was on the fence between the PS1 and the Saturn, and I ultimately went with the PS1 because everything I remember specifically, I don't remember the game, but I remember specifically an article talking about how the colors seem to be darker with the Saturn for the same game compared to the PlayStation. Oh, Cat Alley. Yeah, that Game Gear would just eat up those 6 AA batteries so fucking fast. Holy shit. I played Madden on it. No, not Madden. Joe Montana. Joe Montana football. And I think I had Sonic as well. Hell, for all I know, that's still sitting around my dad's house somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if it's around here or maybe Drift took it when he moved out, but I think he still has this PSP. I think I got him that for his birthday or Christmas years ago. Because Drift is a PlayStation kid. Is my son right? Friends don't let friends play Xbox. You know who else? I didn't know it at first. It wasn't until a little while later when I was talking to him. One of the Skinners for ATS did a lot of skins with Paulie. Can't remember his name. Lucasi. Yeah, Lucasi. Yep. He was a guy that I played SOCOM with. He was in my same clan. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's older than me. Lucasi is older than me. And he actually is a Class A tractor. He does drive truck. Yeah, he's older than me. But he played, and he was in the same clan. I was like, holy fuck, small world. Yeah, because our clan was ODT, or die trying.
All right, logs will be delivered momentarily.
10-4.
So is the Pacific gonna have to come down there and pull all those back to Silva?
Most likely. We're going to find out here in a minute once I get these 3 hooked up. 4. No, 3. Yeah, there's 50 and 70 tons on these gondolas. Although the bridge site stuff is all empty.
How's our passenger train doing?
I know he's on his way back my way.
It's kind of nice. We just
Yeah, it's-
forget about it.
Yeah. He's coming through Barker's. Yeah. The shooters on PlayStation are one of those things I sometimes wonder what could have been. That was vicious in SOCOM. Top 100.
I miss
And it-
SOCOM.
Huh?
I miss playing SOCOM.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute. I played SOCOM 2. Was vicious in that as well. Did you fast forward again?
Yep, just to bring the logs down.
I got 2 cars that just popped up the hill, but I'm not going to even bother with them. One hour ago on an iron car, and an hour ago over at the chocolate factory. Too bad.
Yep. So it's any time after 1600.
1600. All right.
Yep. I thought it was, for some reason, I thought it was 1700.
But you were like 17 or 1830 or something like that.
Yep.
So 1600.
So we will have our logs Both log trains are full, so they're both coming down.
All right.
I just gotta pick up the ones I parked on L1. And all the skeleton cars do fit on L1.
Okay. Yeah, I played SOCOM 2. I think I did 3. Can't remember. One of them I didn't do a whole lot with. But, you know, if I had stayed with it, because I went into Battlefield 4, I think, by that time. And I was killing it with that. You know, if I had just stayed the course playing the shooters instead of getting away from gaming altogether like I did, you know, I could be one of those Tarkov guys right now. Possibly. Or, you know, because I probably would have branched into PUBG and played the shit out of that and been good with that. This is one of those what ifs. I had just, you know, just stayed the course with the shooters. That was good. Not shitting you. I was good. For a while, my clan hated me because I wasn't so much a team player. Surprise. And so I'd just go out on my own as a lone wolf and cut a path right through the fucking line, ripping people apart. I remember the leader, and he was the one that only played PlayStation exclusive games. He would be yelling at me on the microphone to fucking stop. I'm like, we're winning, aren't we? AI passenger trains, what could go wrong? Me running Station East Palestine and etc. Well, so far so good. We don't have the whole map. We've only got one train. So all right, so right now I'm at 564 ton. This one's about to get heavier though. So I've got 50 and 50 and 50, 77, 50, and empty. So no, it'll be slow, but I think I'll be able to limp back over to Eastwood here. You don't trust AI? Well,
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to come that way anyways, because I'm gonna drop these logs, and we're gonna need the Pacific there for interchange.
mm-hmm. I guess I kind of lied a little bit because it's not really AI, is it? It's just being told what to do and it does it. It's not thinking for itself.
It's a drone.
It's a drone, yeah. Now, it will be thinking for itself soon. In a way, when it's pathing itself around other trains.
That will be nice.
Yes. Until it's like, nope, I'm flipping the switch on you. No, I'm going. No, it starts fighting with you with that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I can honestly say I'm ready to do some iRacing.
I think after the stream, I'm gonna do another raid or two.
I'll be going to bed.
Well, I gotta work tomorrow, but they called me today and changed my time, but I still have to go fucking out of the yard. I'm
Yeah, I
not
was gonna
too happy
say.
about that. I mean, I'm only gonna be there for fucking 4 hours after 4 hours of driving.
Well worth it.
Well, they're giving me a $200 gas card, so I can't really turn it down.
Yeah.
Considering it's probably gonna take me $100 to get there and back.
In the truck.
Yep. I have to take the truck. My wife needs her car tomorrow, and the minivan is in the shop.
Ain't helping you. It doesn't do you any good there.
Well, it needs it. I mean, we've had it since it was brand new back in 07, 08.
You with a 20-year-old car? No, that's not 20. 15-year-old car?
Yeah.
What?
It's a minivan.
So?
Why not?
Figured he would have bought a brand new minivan or like an SUV or something.
I take care of my cars.
It's too old.
I don't care.
Charger
it's paid
gets
off.
too old.
It's paid off. I don't care.
Charger will probably have 300,000 before I get rid of it.
It just hit 350,000.
Yeah, so you ain't getting shit for it anyway.
Oh, I mean, it's in really good condition. There's only one scratch on it. And I'm sure if I took it somewhere, they can buff it right out and you wouldn't even know. It's all basically almost all original besides the, the few things that have gone out after, time.
Yep.
Because I went in yesterday for engine, 2 engine mounts. They were I guess the rubber seal was leaking or cracked. So
yeah, the bushings in there, they haven't lasted forever.
Yep, and then have had the starter replaced once and the fuel pump.
Yeah, fortunately the Charger's been solid.
Yep, same brand as my van, Dodge.
But at this point, there's almost no point in trading it in because they ain't gonna give me shit for it. Won't even cover taxes. I'd be better off listing it somewhere at like a Casey's or whatever for a high school kid, $1,500.
Mm-hmm.
The Surge is here. So far, it's working just fine. Yeah, everything is going swimmingly. Oh, now it's showing a direction of travel.
Yep.
Before it wasn't.
Because it didn't know which way it was going yet. It has to hit 2 stations or a station before it knows which way it's going.
Yeah. And 4. Now he's on his way to Whittier. One thing JB and I did test is whatever changes he makes, I can override. I'm the host. So he can make changes, but as soon as he hits save, closes out the window, opens it up again, the changes are gone. I don't know if that's a permission thing. He's an officer. Or if that's not something you've focused on yet. He can see the changes I make, granted not live at the time, but if he closes out the window and then reopens it, he can see it. It's a doozy. Well, you know, I could see it not being a big thing, but at the same time, yeah, I can see it being a thing, because if one person, that means the host always has to control the passive train. You know, so I can't ask JV, hey, can you know, do this or that, you know, change the terminus or whatever, or add a stop. I can't ask him to do that because he can't. It won't work. So there's one drawback. It only leaves one person. You know, if that person can't get around to it because they're busy doing something else, but, you know, in our case here, that's not a big deal. It's not a problem. Oh, you got 6,000 on the wrong track?
I forgot to flip the switch when I came in earlier. When I was coming through with the log cars. Because I had topped off on water.
Hmm. All right, I'm coming in the Whittier.
On which track?
Two.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching. MP only allows game messages to be sent back and forth. I would have to make my own type, but after that, it's a bit outside my expertise. Well, I mean, it works. That's the bottom line. It works. It's not really showing any bugs except for maybe one little glitch. I mean, this right here. Why the window is so big, so tall, I have no idea. And I can't drop it down. I could do that, and then just click on that to bring it back, but... And you can't resize that window, so... Yeah. I see. The other thing I noticed is I was over here when the passenger train was over here, and I looked at the Ella thing. I looked at this, and then I was stuck with the Whittier station agent window on my mouse. Wherever I went, that window stayed on my mouse until I clicked on something. Wasn't something I had before, so I'm kind of wondering if the passenger mod put it in. As like, it's just like it's nothing major. And I don't know what I did to get it to happen that way. But... Oh, you have? Okay. Yeah, I think that was the first time I've had it. Yeah, because I know the engine roster is resizable, but I wish this window could be resizable. Alright, now I'm coming in. He's leaving Whittier. I'm gonna stay on track 1, it looks like. I'm gonna go to the new yard. So track 2 on that side. Right along the main line there. And
Yep,
that's where
that's fine.
I'll park these cars over there.
Yep, I'm grabbing the 2 from Whittier. They popped 6 hours ago.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having it resizable. I don't need it that tall. And, you know, I do end up leaving the map up quite a bit, but even with the map off, it takes up a lot of real estate, you know? Or I can just get in the habit, you know, since I'm going to be clicking on here anyway, click, and then I got to click over. Because I like having the engine roster up. Gonna do it right now. 10-4. Yeah, that was brought up the other day, and I didn't think that was
It
such
uses
a good.
your whole screen.
Huh?
It uses your whole screen. You can't have anything else on it.
Yes, I don't want to move all this stuff off because then no one, you know, it's in a way kind of defeating the purpose of the live stream because no one can see what's going on except for right here on the screen itself. And I don't want to have to keep on looking over here as I'm doing stuff here, you know? Looking over to the left. Minimum size and max size. Well, I mean, hell, even without your mod, you know, it was just annoying having to always scroll down to click on all the towns and shit, so... Now if I can just get a mod that adds more things to key binding. So you guys control me on here. A key binding that sets the parking brake on all cars that I'm connected to. For example. Trolling stuff. Key binding that disconnects the first car after the tender. A key binding that automatically just destroys the locomotive I'm driving.
Like it did last night.
Well, that was a map error because I didn't take the one out that I should have. But yes, that kind of result. If you do it to the locomotive and you got cars behind you, cars are obviously going to get damaged. So it doesn't have to include the cars because they're going to be collateral anyway. But I think the destroy the engine command is would be a popular one. It won't be a cheap one, I can guarantee you that. Because these fuckers would be destroying this shit every chance they got. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I've got my second screen over here. It's got Discord. It's got my chat. That's what I use my browser on. And of course, right here, and these are only 27 inches. The 34-inch ultra-wide's up here, and it's got OBS all the way across and all of its panels that are in there. And then the 32-inch over here has both the windows for YouTube and Twitch. Not bad. Not bad. I did have mine in portrait for a little bit. But the current setup right now isn't really conducive for it. But I did at one point had the 34 turn sideways. I mean, it's even worse over there on the sim rig because all three monitors are usually for iRacing. I don't use triples for farm sim or ATS, mainly because I can't do the NVIDIA surround because I'm using an HD60X. NVIDIA surround won't work. Because there's not enough HDMIs on the back of the graphics card. There's enough DisplayPort, but the HD60X doesn't use DisplayPort. And using a DisplayPort to HDMI cable doesn't work either. So, used to have two 34s. I do verts for coding. Well, obviously, yeah. Used to work for Corsair, building IQ SPK packages for new products. So you worked with garbage, is what you're saying. But yeah, triple 32s back there, and then the 34 ultra wide above that for the stream rig. So I've never been a fan of IQ. Never been a fan of it. Now, my problem I have right now is with audio. Because I've got the Beacon mic, all right? So I've got the Beacon software on here. The noise cancellation and the noise gates, not that great. They're good, but not that great. So what I did is I am also using Sonar, SteelSeries Sonar. The AI noise cancellation in that, fucking top notch. That's why I can do this. And you guys really don't hear anything. I mean, if I really get on it, you will. But, yeah, you don't hear anything. I've got that coupled with the Beacon noise cancellation. And we're golden. Problem is then I run it through a third fucking program for the Wave. So I've got the Stream Deck Plus. So that's what routes everything through the NVIDIA into OBS. And so what that has caused is a delay in audio to video by about a half a second. So I've had to put a delay in the video to kind of sync up as best as I can with the audio. If I could get rid of the Wave, that'd be great. So what I'm getting at here is, unfortunately, with the Sonar from SteelSeries, you have to set up keybinds. There's nothing out there from Stream Deck or anyone else that has an app that works with Sonar. You have to set up keybinds. And unfortunately, I play games that use a lot of different key bindings, so that's going to be difficult for me to set up different ones to increase or decrease volume, mute, whatever. Doesn't work well. You know, next thing I know, I'll be playing Tarkov, and I map my like check ammo, check fire rate to my keypad. You know, next thing I know, I'll be checking my ammo, and I'm like muting something or whatever. I wish SteelSeries would have an app on Stream Deck or the Corsair. That Corsair Creator Deck or whatever it's called that they got coming out looks really damn nice. Very, very tempting. So you got the 3 on AI leading the way and 01 pushing. Oh, son of a bitch. Or did you... No, that's... Oh, there we go. Orders. I didn't flip a switch. You know what Corsair could do with that little Stream Deck setup that they got coming out? Dual PC support. That would be an epic game changer. So I've got a regular Stream Deck for the streaming rig, and I've got a Stream Deck Plus for here. Do I need a Plus? No, but I like having the dials because all the audio is over here. Discord, except for music. Everything's over here. For the UI, is the width good? No, the width is good, because I mean, I doubt, I would imagine if you widen it, it's not like the stuff is going, it's not like when you resize a window for your browser, you know, everything moves around and everything. That probably doesn't happen here, right? I just think it's too tall. Yeah, honestly. Like, what I have here, if it could be cut right there. I've got 5 locomotives in here. Top of that engine roster. Cut it right there. Damn it! It's all your fault, Sergeant. You distracted me. He never stopped at Whittier. Yeah, he did. But it says he arrived at Whittier at 1958. So how did he get over here? There's no way. Or is that because he stopped here because the switch was thrown? Because that's how I noticed there was something not right, because I came over here to check on him and it said switch against. Yeah, arrived, depart, and then at 49, then at 58, it arrived again. But I didn't notice all that. I just noticed over here it said 6,000 switch against. And I'm like, wait a minute, was there a switch against? There isn't. And that's when he was over here in the Birdtown yard. Because I never flipped that switch over here so he could go straight. Maybe it's not Corsair, it's got it. Who's got it? Damn it. They just did a Kickstarter too. I can't remember who it was. Did it say it's reversed? Yes, it did. Okay. And it's reselected everything. Good.
Man, the moguls beating the Pacific.
Oh, so.
I got them racing on the opposite side of the river down here at Wilmot. The Pacific's having trouble just pulling these logs up this little hill.
Who's got a new version? There's the loop deck, which I've always liked. But there's another one coming out, and they just had a Kickstarter for it, I think. But it's modular. Thoughts on the redirection thing? Dogging this thing? Direction of travel, or Cooler Master? That's who it was. That thing. Completely modular. Uses a pin board back here, so you can move stuff all over the place. And it's got a whole bunch of different options. This one's got me tempted. Yeah, it's got the same 15 pin high def. Better than what Stream Decks is. I'd get the 5 fader. I don't know if I'd get the dials. I don't need that big thing. The encoder. Don't need that. Don't need the 2-roller module. I mean, I like it. Completely modular. Pretty damn smart. This is the one where I got to do it in manual, right? I can't do it. Yeah, I don't see a need for it. You've got your forward and reverse right here. I think it's redundant. I think it's what redundant is the word I think I'm looking for. I don't think you need it. You can control it with the reverse and forward. It's the same thing. What do you mean different terminus sets? Yeah, it's Silva to Elva. Yep.
So if we add Bryson, you can just keep it going that way. So, because you change your terminus.
Hmm. So I could flip it over to west, like right now, and it'll continue to go west past Ella.
Yep. The Bryson, because we're probably going to set Bryson as a new terminus.
Yeah, because it reached terminus. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't really see that's going to be something we're going to use often. It's one of those nice to have things, maybe.
We will next time.
Well, when we do open up Bryson, yeah. Once the AI has taken over, it disables. Ah, all right, all right. True. Yeah. Yeah, we just have loops. We don't have any Ys that we use. I mean, we could at Bryson, but I don't think we would fit with the amount of cars that we have. We'd have to disconnect the locomotive to do it. What work? All right, he is on his way out here from Whittier. Oh, you flipped the cars around, I see. Or the locomotive to the rear. Struggle bus
No.
is real?
No. I didn't flip nothing. This is the way I left the Whittier.
No.
I just put the 01 at the rear because I had it dropped off the log cars there at Barker's.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then you got 3 pushing or pulling at the front. But I turned him off so he didn't run out of coal and water.
Thank you for rejecting that mofo earlier about trying to tweak his mod. Right there. This is true. Direction of travel isn't always the same as the engine direction. Yeah. East is east, no matter what way you're facing. Yeah, that's Rex. He's like an STD. We can't get rid of him. It's Reptar. Yeah, you guys can see the chat on screen just fine, right? Not too big, not too small. I know if you're mobile, it might be a bitch, but... Okay, good. Making sure. Since y'all on different platforms. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Sorry, Twitch. No, they're all on Twitch. They are not talking between YouTube and Twitch. No, they're not. Oh, I know you can, but Twitch doesn't want you to basically acknowledge anyone on any other platform. Chat is only to be on screen. If it is to be on screen, it is only Twitch chat. You are not allowed to have any other service, YouTube, Kick, anything, on screen. You are not allowed to do any kind of promotion, basically. So saying, hey, I'm live on YouTube. No, you're not supposed to be saying that. They don't want people to leave Twitch to go to a different service knowing that you're live over there. Yeah, for a while I was also streaming to Kick, but games like this, I haven't streamed over there for a while. Games like this don't do very well over there. In fact, I don't even know if anyone's even live over there with this. Two followers. Just two. Just two. I have all that turned off. Because I thought I did, because Slots and Casinos is back up. So I'm going to have to turn that off again. I do love the Twitch and Kick had the same IRL logo. And it's someone touching grass. Go touch grass, nerd. Yeah, I mean, it looks like shooters are more popular over there on Kick when it comes to that kind of stuff. Okay, it is resizable. I had to set a minimum. I made the minimum about 100 pixels shorter, so it should be better. 150. Yeah, I don't know what that pixel length is, so... It's that long. From there to there. Legit measurement. but it's resizable. That's the main thing. That way, those of us who might not be running those other mods, you know, maybe we want smaller windows just, you know, for whatever, because I'm sure people like to put them wherever they want, you know. Not everyone's going to run it like this. So, you know, maybe they want to have it like this. Oh, fuck if I know. Idiot, but no. They can run however they want. The game doesn't save that, though, does it? Will it save your window sizes? I've never resized any windows, so I don't know. It does, alright. Thought just popped in my head too. What was that game? I brought it up yesterday. There's a game coming out. Focus, I think, shared it because they're at Gamescom and they announced it. Is it Focus? Yeah, Roadcraft.
I couldn't wait to leave this town.
Better mute it because YouTube might copyright me again. Don't want to do that. This is looking at, this has me, my interests peaked.
Like another mud runner.
It is from them. SnowRunner posted it.
Hopefully it works for you, unlike their last one.
Yeah.
And MP.
Yeah, that's going to be key. They need to have it multiplayer. I mean, it still sucks they're using like old Polish or, you know, Czechoslovakian equipment looking stuff. Coming out 2025? The watch again is above. Yeah, 2025. Clear supply rebuild. Co-op, online co-op. Yeah, I've done SnowRunner, and I told Epic I want my money back. It was so buggy for me when I first got it. I had a G29 then, and it was unplayable. So I think I had like 3 hours into it or something, or 2.5. And it took forever to figure out how to do it via Epic, because that's who I bought it off of. And obviously. And but they did give me my money back. So. But I played Mud Runner. Did that. What I felt it needed was some kind of race where you could do like hill climb and everything like that. That's what I wanted to see. Like rally time trial. You know, that would have been fucking perfect for it. But that's what I've got iRacing for now. Pro 4s, WRX. I just need an e-brake. I just need an e-brake. There it is. Only $190. And this is the cheap one. That's the cheap one. Want to go pro? Hydraulic. No price? I can't buy it? I want to purchase. Oh, only $360. Oh, wait, that's the sequential shifter. Never mind. Yeah, $370. It's on sale, though. It's $10 off. I do want to buy this. This is pretty nice. Switch on the fly between sequential and H pattern. But I'm not a big sim racer, so. You were one of the top modders in SnowRunner. One of my mods was on there, number 4, top overall rated mod, 1.9 million downloads. And what was it? You can't tell us that, not tell it what the hell it was. He was hanging in suspense like that. What's wrong with you? On. Second, okay. I think I had a, for Mud Runner, I had a Dodge Dakota one. Lifted, you know, off-road tires on it and shit. And we were just the fuck out of it, trying to climb up the side of the mountain with it. Hello. Oh, of course it had the fucking redneck stacks on it. That's why it was so fucking popular. See? Like I said yesterday, tell us you're a hillbilly without telling me you're a hillbilly. I got stacks on my pickup through my bed. I was rolling coal. Oh, man. Unfollow, unsub. Wait, you're not subbed, but still unsub, report, block. I wonder if my sub goal will come back down again, because it jumped up to 30 automatically when I hit 20, but now we're below 20. So is it going to drop back down to 20?
Nope.
Probably not. Didn't think it would. I know I'm never going to hit 30 again.
Sleep.
Are we? Sleep?
Yep, everything's done.
All right, sleep. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Game frost. There we go. Big lag spike.
155.
So there's all the tier 3, tier 2. Got 1,200 for the logs. Got 270 for the 54.6 tons to Tuskegee, which was, I guess, a waste of fucking time with all those cars. Ordered 2 cars of coal at Carolina for 398. Expected one day to return. 1,800 for the Atlantic. One day return. We sold off TC1. 155 cars, as you said, and our reputation has fallen to 99.
That wasn't our fault.
That was mine.
No, it wasn't. Oh, well.
Pink is for Barkers, I assume. Oh no, Thomas.
Yep.
It's oranges.
Orange is
Yep.
or
Yep.
Barker.
Yep. I like how we have a single Silva mixed in with the
But
Whittier.
it's the only Silva we got.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, remember we didn't do the contracts on him because we didn't.
Oh,
have
you told me
the
not to.
pulpwood. Yeah, because we didn't have pulpwood cars.
Yeah, you told me not to. Catters? Or caters? And I think we have a couple of Chalmers crossovers, but that's it. Oh, no, we've got the loop as well. I forget who did that one. Is that cater as well?
This one's DW, I believe, or DIW.
DW for your interchange or for the loop? I think, but no, the loop was
Caters is for the
Interchange.
Yep.
Yeah.
DW is for
for the loop.
Robinson, the loop, and something else. Crossover.
Oh, so much to do.
I was gonna say we have enough money to buy another locomotive now.
Not much of one though. Won't be another Pacific.
Loan.
What? We can.
Not sure how much.
Max 84.9. We're at 76. So not much. I mean, it'll get us another Pacific because we're short 55. But then we're maxed out. Do we want to do that?
You might as well get whatever we can.
All right, so now we're maxed out. Probably just a regular one, right? You don't need another long haul.
Unless we want to buy it just for future proofing for our next passenger train. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, we could. You know what? No, because we'll end up buying another one anyway. So let's do the regular one, because this one's probably gonna be used for some switching as well.
Yep.
So I'll just get I'll get the regular.
Yep, because I was gonna say, really, the thing we need the most right now is our coal hopper for Dills.
All right, so he spawned right over here with the Barker stuff. So maybe I'll grab the Barker line. That's a pretty good line right there. Because I was thinking I'd grab the Barker and the Thomas, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to haul them both.
Oh, I see where you're at. I did leave a mogul at the entrance. We're gonna have to have him come through the yard and grab that coal hopper for up here at Dillsboro when I get through. Oh, look, here's all the gold loading cars that we've been missing.
Ah,
No
hey,
wonder
how
this
about that?
interchange is so big.
Yeah, there's the East Whittier coal loader. We want to move that over to Dillsboro, don't we?
Uh,
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, but the problem is the moguls won't buy it.
Yeah. All right, I'll leave it as East Whittier then.
Like
Alright,
I really want us to, but
well, I'm gonna have to send this one over to Dillsboro to get watered and fed.
I don't know if there's any coal left.
Well, then we got no choice but to put it in Dillsboro.
Oh yeah, because you're not going Whittier
Mm-mm.
unless we I don't know.
Yeah, this one's got the hump yard. Oh no, yeah, it's got the hump yard. Oh shit! Hello, whoa. What?
I was thinking to I wonder if we can drop some coal in Dillsboro for you, but take the rest of it to Whittier.
Yeah, probably. Well, I'll move. What are you grabbing? The rest of the bird town?
Gonna try to. I don't know if it's gonna be able to pull it all, but I mean, all these hoppers are empty, so I'm hoping it's not that heavy.
All right, I'll wait to make sure you're clear, because then I'll move Barker's over, grab the Whittier and Wilmot stuff, run that over to Dillsboro Yard, get the coal car out, put him in, and then get all taken care of. Now, are we going to use the hump yard, though? Probably not. Oh, here comes a passenger. Do you guys select the colors on these Rex for like Thomas and everything? Or is it automatic?
I really don't care.
Oh, I'm just curious.
I would assume, yeah, they pick them.
They do? Yeah, you're right. I can change them. I forgot about that. I looked at it once way early on. All right, so are you stopping short, or are you going to put him on the inside track so you can go past him?
I'm gonna stop, probably, maybe,
Hopefully.
hopefully. Yeah. I mean, this is 80 cars, so this is almost 2 miles long.
I'm going to sideline him so you can
That's
just
fine.
keep that head of steam and keep going.
Yep. Because I don't plan on stopping until I get to Ella.
Yeah, keep that head of steam going. He's almost there. He's just around the bend. So you can
Because
just...
I mean, the only thing I am a little low on coal, but that's about it. I got 6 ton left.
All right, he's going into the siding right now. Passenger transfers. So that's where we could drop them off in Alarka Junction. They wait for another train and then board that one and continue on.
That's what we'll use Thomas for Alarka.
Now, see, I thought the game got rid of that because even you, JB, told me that if you drop people off in Junction,
It did. You just don't get paid for him anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, but he can if he can mod it, probably put him back in. Wowzers.
Hmm.
That's gonna fill that train up almost.
Not surprised.
He's leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving.
That was mighty quick. And he...
He
Ah,
didn't
stop
even,
it!
He didn't even lift. He didn't even grab all the passengers. There's still 200 passengers here.
Alright, so that's interesting. I didn't touch him.
I'm too focused on mine.
I wonder if it's because that switchback here is thrown.
Oh, maybe. Because he couldn't back all far enough up to the station.
Mm-hmm. Base game resets their origin IRC, so you lose the extra distance. Base game doesn't wait for the train to be full. He wasn't there for 2 minutes, though. He was still offload. Yeah, see, now he's just skipping right through. Yep. All the passengers are gone. I think it's because that switch right here for the loop was thrown. Since I am already tipping the scales at 1,500, I'm just going to take him over to Thomasboro and park him. Or, yeah, I might as well. No, Parkers and park it, and then reverse it back. I've got enough to do all that, I think.
I think so. If not, we're going to be using some
Well, probably-
mobiles to tow some locomotives.
Probably just Dillsboro. I'll do it at. Save myself the trip. Just go to Dillsboro, drop them off. At least probably get some water into them. Which is where you're going because you didn't flip the switches.
That's fine. Doesn't hurt anything. It's still gonna keep on going.
Right on your butt.
Oh, the passenger.
Yeah, I'd have flipped the switch so he's going to be to the inside. That's the bug you were telling me about with the... Yeah. If the car is on the span, it unloads. Oh, you took 3 with you? Oh, no,
I
you're
told you
getting...
I
Okay.
did.
No, it's up here. He's hooked up.
Yeah, he's grabbing all the Whittier and stuff.
Yeah. That's what I was about to do.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna use it to grab Thomas, but I figured Cole's a little bit more important currently.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you think you can make it to Whittier?
Why would I go there?
Well, I was just gonna take all this to Whittier, but I can always just drop the coal hopper, I guess, in Dillsboro.
Yeah, just drop it in Dillsboro for now. Or drop the rest of them there for now, and then I'll put them on the front. And then I'll just go through Barker's, drop these cars off, and then continue on over to Whittier and drop them off. Once I've gotten all the coal and everything. Can we try something? Sure. And then I must be calling it a night. Well, there's the wait to full load at last station, but there's no wait for full load at terminus. So it is this bottom one? Alright, and then you want me to put them back in reverse to go to Silva? Alright, he is on his way. You might want to stop that guy.
Okay, I'll just flip a switch. He's on AI.
I'll just drop it down to 0.
Oh,
Also, for
I'll-
sake of testing, oh, put it in the east? Okay. Do you want me to leave him on the main line or kick him over to the side? Because that's what happened. His tail was right here on top of the switch, and it was that way. So, of course, he stopped because the switch was thrown. He couldn't go any farther. So I'm thinking that's what caused it. If I had kept it straight, he would have pulled a little further. So leave it flip like it was.
I have control, just so you know.
Yeah, I saw it moving. I'm like, oh, he's trying to sneak it up more. Make sure Silva is
No.
sick on the passenger car. Probably isn't.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the loop and push it around. That way I can just push that hopper into Dillsboro.
Nope, it's not. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hop off. I got that set.
And four.
I laid a fuse, so he'll stop.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Right before the bridge.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Have a good vacation. See you in a week.
Yes, sir. See you later. Thank you.
No problem. Don't come back red tomato.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. No promises. Hopefully my legs will be. They don't tan very well anymore. They haven't for a long time. Not since I was in high school.
Don't forget your hat.
Oh. My head's already tan.
Yeah.
So.
You say that and then you get burnt. And then it still hurts.
Ah. No pain, no gain.
Yep. But enjoy.
Thank you, sir. Yep, there he goes. I'm guessing you want that report too? There you go. All because of that switch. All right, so that's I'm gonna try this. How about this? We're gonna reverse it again. Direction of travel east. Silva. And then this shouldn't be an issue, right? All should be well. In theory. There we go. Helps if I unmute myself. So he's going to stay east because we got the direction of travel still the east. So he should go in reverse, right? Because he hasn't flipped direction yet. There we go. Reverse, departing. Two minutes. So I can send him back to forward. So what bug are you seeing then? Because this worked. He did what we expected him to do. Direction of travel was set to east. He was still going to continue to go past the terminus. Yeah, he did reverse. I put him in forward. But he did reverse. This time, he started going in reverse. But there's a flare down here. So he wasn't going to go far. But there was the triple horn and he started rolling backwards. So it's all about that switch right there. That's what it was. If that switch is thrown right here, he's going to get to here and be like, oh, I can't go any farther because this switch isn't thrown. And he just completely skips the station. Which is going to be a problem for some other locations when you get longer trains, like Hemingway, Cochrane, for example, Alarka Junction, possibly. You know, some of these stations have switches that are nearby. Bryson, if people don't have those switches lined the way they're supposed to be when that train gets there, yeah, it says it arrives, yeah. It just didn't go through a normal process of kicking people off the train and shoving people on. My fix doesn't do anything. I failed. Trial and error. That's all it is. All right. This session of trial and error is over. It is time for me to go let the dogs out and then go to bed and enjoy one more day at the circus with the 8-year-olds that are called coworkers, and then start my vacation. Not a problem. Happy to help, man. Happy to help. Yeah, I will be back next week, possibly Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be on this or if that itch will be still strong enough, and maybe I do some iRacing or something. Do some GT3, some Ferrari. We'll see what I get into. IMSA, maybe. It's been a minute. The computer hasn't even been on for like a month. So I don't know how many updates I'm going to have to do. You know, for the wheelbase, because that's a Moza R9 direct drive wheelbase. I probably got updates on that. Updates on the Stream Deck button box, the XL that I have. And Oh god, it's gonna probably take me half a day just to update everything and fix everything that's fucking broken that gets changed on me. Yeah, many updates, not including Windows. So, yeah, or like I said, I could be back on this. We never know. So hopefully, either way, you guys tune in for some of that. The iRacing could be quite interesting. It can be some good races sometimes. So, yeah. Bon voyage, safe travels, and enjoy that shit. Oh, I plan to. A lot of golfing. Hopefully some good food, some high quality steaks, and some pizza, and some good barbecue at Wobbly Boots. That is a weird ass name for a restaurant. Wobbly Boots out in Osage Beach. But we'll see you guys next Wednesday, for sure Thursday. Wednesday's up in the air. All depends on what time I get home. How do I feel? So on and so forth. But for sure Thursday, I will be live. Probably earlier than normal, unless I play 36 holes, in which case it'll probably be a normal time. So thanks to John. Thanks for the help with the mods, Sergeant. Glad I can help you with that one. Rex as well. And y'all have a good weekend. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, diddly eye.
So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Homer!
Take care.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm going. Take off.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little. Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye, goodbye.